Jerking off.
Off.
Yay, let's all rape.
All right.
Welcome to the charity strike. And now the guys who put the ooh back in. Hey, stop drooling while staring at my tits, you asshole! Trigger Mike, midlife crisis, and rebound.
Oh
yeah.
Wow.
Let it drool.
Let it drool. Let it drool. Isn't that Disney song? Welcome in the shop, everybody. It's the charity strike. But don't worry, because when we get done, it's going to be the charity stroke. I need
wow,
ISO,
what a great
though.
audience.
What?
Wow, what a great audience.
Let's start over. Welcome to the show. I am Greg the Rebound Jones, sitting over there, Trigger Mike. And he hasn't dropped his paper yet, but just give it time, like 3 seconds. Midlife crisis.
What's up, bitches?
That is correct. We got all kinds of... Huh?
I almost dropped it.
Oh, got all kinds of good shit for you. We got some sports news, some sports talk, some dick jokes.
All right.
Lots of dick jokes. That's all we really have.
Yeah, we don't take Adam up on that bet ever.
What bet?
How many dick jokes can you not say? Or,
Oh, no,
or
we'd lose.
how many shows can you go without telling a dick joke, basically?
-3.
That's right.
There is always dick jokes to be had.
In the chamber.
Dick jokes aplenty.
That's right. Dicks in the chamber. Is that what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
But we disguise them with sports talk and racism.
Yep.
I mean, not racism.
Oops.
Nobody wants that. Speaking of racism, let's talk about some black people that are really tall.
Love basketball. You love basketball. Then say yeah. I love basketball.
Nice accompaniment. Good news, everybody. The 76ers got their first win of the season.
Shouldn't the story be the T-Wolves lost to the 76ers because they're the ones to be shamed for it?
Here's the real story. The T-Wolves lost to the 76ers, but the Lakers lost to the T-Wolves
Oh, man.
about a week or so ago. That's the real story here, is they officially made the Lakers the worst team in the league. By my judgment.
That's true.
Well, they won like 5
By
games.
association.
Hey, they still have a better record.
A plus B equals C.
Yeah. So see your way out of it.
Yeah.
Wrong thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have a better record, but I mean, technically, the Niners have a better record than the Raiders.
Yeah.
That didn't help anybody this
No,
weekend.
the Raiders handed us over their paper bags of shame.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
I'd like to put 3 of those
Wow.
on right now.
And we're going to
Nice.
hand him over Jim Harbaugh because he deserves a team like that more than the Niners do.
All right, well, see, I wasn't even going to mention that. Well, until football.
Right.
Sorry. I'm getting it in early.
Yeah.
I got to blow a lot of steam off before I get there. Otherwise,
Getting in
I
early
might
and blowing it
explode.
off?
I might explode.
I know the feeling. So, yay, 76ers. LeBron, KG, Kyrie Irving, Deron Williams, just a few of the people tonight in New York wearing the I Can't Breathe shirts in honor of Eric Garner's family. Some people happy, some people not happy about this.
Fuck that.
Why?
Cop choked out a kid.
Multiple cops.
Right. That said I couldn't breathe. This
Yeah.
happened in L.A. too with a bum. He couldn't breathe and he was getting the shit beat out of him. He had no weapons
He
on
was
him.
white,
Yeah, I know.
so no one cares.
Surprisingly.
And no one cares.
Yeah.
Here-
Do we
some of
see
us
that on
did.
the news?
No. You're talking about the homeless guy in Orange
Yeah,
County,
Kelly
right?
Thomas.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
He
white.
was on the news.
All over. Oh, wait. I don't remember seeing that.
But it took an enormous amount of brutality for a white guy to be on the news.
Yeah. We deserve lots of
But
brutality.
it was a Mexican.
All that marching and protesting for that poor white guy was just, very heartwarming.
And it was technically the Mexican that dealt the final blows.
Yeah, it's racist.
that
How dare you.
So there's
Yeah.
the race for you.
How dare you.
We'll bring the race
Mexicans.
into
We're
this.
talking about blacks and whites.
Here's the thing. Whether you agree that the cop is in the wrong or the right, he was not acquitted, or he was acquitted. He was not charged. That's why everyone's so pissed off right now. Whether you agree with the grand jury's findings that he was not charged or not is not what I want to ask you about right now. So don't even think about that. What I want to ask you about is
Okay.
what do you think about these players wearing these shirts game time?
I like it because it's a national story, and if you have people that are considered serious people in real life, even though they're just athletes, they still have a voice that are louder than the news. Nobody watches the news for real news anymore. Fox News spews out bullshit. The Daily Show is the only place to go to get real news, and they're a fucking comedy show.
Right, but it's better than Fox.
Yeah, exactly. But people are now going to athletes to get the truth behind things, or to get the whole the the protests started have to become from the most important people in that culture.
Today, Junior.
Sorry. Trying to find the right words here.
I don't know. I have a feeling Midlife's going to agree with my point of view.
Oh, I agree with that.
It's what I thought. Moving on. But please tell me if you don't. Here's what I'm thinking. You're at work. This is your job. I think the NBA...
There are cameras at their work.
There's cameras at my work, too.
Yeah, you should run in front of it with a Go CM Punk shirt on or something.
I should. Best in the world. I would not be upset if the NBA says do not engage, do not wear these while you're on the clock. Look, you want to go home and twat about it, or you go to the mall, wear these shirts? Fuck yeah. Wear them all you want.
I guess you can tweet about it, but I still don't care.
But
I like seeing it.
I don't know if I agree with them wearing them at the games. That's all. Wear them everywhere else in the world. Get photographed. I don't give a shit. But when you're on the clock, I feel like might not be appropriate.
You're right. I do agree with you.
See, I was right, everybody.
You can have your opinion. Wear whatever the hell you want on your own time. But, just the same thing you said. When you're there to work, when you're there to do your job, whether it's playing a professional sport or whatever it is, and you're required to wear a uniform, then wear the uniform. I mean, the regular people, those of us that are peons, if we were to do something like that at our job...
Well, we're famous.
Well, yeah, I mean, the peons, not
us.
us. Not us. I mean,
Right.
the other people that,
Right, of course.
they would probably lose their jobs.
Right. I have a great T-shirt that says you can't get sober or you can't get hungover if you stop drinking. I'm not going to wear that to work.
Right.
Except for this work.
It's because it's not a button-up.
Right.
Maybe you should add some
Maybe I should cut it
buttons
down
to
the middle and add some buttons.
Yeah.
Add some buttons on
Yeah.
it.
I would expect to be fired or at least told to go home and change if I wore that to work.
Yeah, but until they are told that, go keep doing it.
Well, the NBA, let's be honest, too fucking scared right now to say, no, don't support the black kid that got hurt because of all the racism and the Ferguson and all that bullshit going on. No one's going to say, oh, no, don't support him.
Yeah, not only that, it's... I still
It was
believe...
Kelly Thomas, though. Don't rip that shit off Hogan style.
Yeah. Who cares about the white guy?
Yeah, how dare you?
I still think as important people that are in front of a million people at one time...
Us?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then other athletes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we are athletes.
Yeah, that's right.
I think they have...
Beer athletes.
They are... We always talk about that they are examples to children, and they're finally doing something other than wearing ridiculous outfits that we make fun of all the time. They're wearing something important, and I think that's
What's up,
important.
Westbrook?
Right, like Westbrook.
Harden.
Yeah. D-Weezy. Yeah.
D-Wade's the worst of them.
Yes. Okay, so given that, trigger, Michael, would you be upset if the league said don't wear that on game day? Or don't wear that on the court?
No.
Wear it on game day, but don't wear it on the floor.
No, because I think if they do come out and say it's because it's probably part of a wardrobe policy.
I mean, that's what they'll cite, but I mean, quite honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the league was like, hey, man, we don't want to get involved in political shit. We're trying not to become the Ravens right now.
I don't think Adam Silver cares. I think he's on a roll, and this makes
Well, I mean,
if he doesn't do anything, it makes him look better, I think.
Yeah, it does, and let's be honest, Adam Silver for president.
He's the best.
Of all sports.
Look, if he says it's okay, I'm all for it. He's the best.
You know the song that David Arquette sings about Jimmy King in Ready to Rumble?
Yeah.
He's the best.
Yeah.
It goes, that should be sung about Adam Silver.
Adam Silver, yeah.
Because when it comes to sports commissions,
he's the best.
I mean, he's no Stone Cold when Stone Cold was the commish.
That's right.
But other than that, he's...
when he had the neck injury.
Right. Well, I guess Stone Cold wasn't a commish. He was the sheriff.
Yeah. The
HBK
sheriff.
was the commish.
Right.
Yeah. HB Shizzle.
Yeah.
What was
the word.
Bischoff?
Raw GM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Come on, get your shit together, man.
Come on.
God, you don't know?
Jesus.
No.
Duh. All right, we'll move on from our political bullshit and start going back to dick jokes. Speaking of dicks, the Warriors owner says he fired Mark Jackson because no one liked him.
Oh, wow.
It makes sense.
He got the Paul Heyman treatment. No one liked the guy.
It's what it sounds like. He said, it's great that he got the players to play hard, and that's what we wanted.
He was a great coach.
But then the other 200 people around here were like, fuck that guy.
I don't think those are quite the words he used, but
It's what he wanted
you get the
to
gist.
use.
You get the gist.
Yeah. And Steve Kerr has taken him to a wole new level. So.
I mean, they were playing great with Mark Jackson, too.
But they weren't playing
Yeah.
like this. It wasn't dominance over great teams.
True.
But didn't a lot of the players stand up to for Mark Jackson? I mean,
Yes,
Yeah,
Steph
before he got
included.
fired.
Yeah, Steph Curry
even
was
after
not
he
happy.
got fired. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, he came in there to be the coach to the players. It really didn't matter. That's why he said that's why they brought Mark Jackson in, was that they needed a culture change with the players. They needed a guy who can come in and slap them into gear.
Yeah, Lakers need a little bit of that right now.
Yeah, they do.
So
So
what
they
he
could
be
use a Mark
assistant.
Jackson.
Yeah,
So what the owner is actually saying is we fired him because I don't like him.
right.
Well, the owner also didn't like that he didn't want to surround himself with veteran assistant coaches. And Steve Kerr, when he came in, he surrounded himself with veteran assistant coaches.
Yeah, here's what I take from it. He was doing his job on the floor, but he was not very political. And my thought is, if you're winning the games, you're making the bucks.
Yeah.
And that's really what counts around here.
That's true.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens with Steve Kerr.
We shall see.
If he takes him to the next level, which is a playoff series win,
Yeah.
then obviously he was the right choice.
I'll say I've
The-
watched more Warrior games this year than Laker games.
They are amazing.
They're playing outstanding ball. You can't.
It's like Showtime ball.
Yeah.
It's exciting to watch.
I mean, they. I don't want to bring it home, but
Steph Curry
they just
MVP
make a
already.
joke out of the Lakers every time they play. It's not even close.
the Lakers do that for themselves.
Can we say a quarter of the way into the season, Steph Curry is the MVP right now?
Yeah,
By far.
barring a Derrick Rose type malfunction.
I don't think that's even when he injures his ankles, he's out the next game. Back in the next game.
I would say Seth Curry MVP and Derrick Rose nicest dressed when he's sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
He's a handsome man in that
He is
suit.
a good-looking
He is.
son of a bitch.
comeback
Man,
bitch.
I'd
of
do
the
it.
year.
Yeah. Oh, I totally do.
Oh man.
I mean, lube it up because that thing's going to be thick.
Oh man.
Yeah. But
Oh, you're gonna take it.
I'm going to
Either
do
way.
my best.
He is the alpha.
He's going to call the shots.
Right. I mean, what are you going to do? Tell Derrick Rose no? He's probably making it rain. Dude's rich.
Just make it rain, and
Yeah,
I'll take
that's
it.
right. By the way, Cherub says the Niners totally cherubed. That's
Oh,
He's right.
put
They
it
did.
nicely. Yeah. And speaking of the Lakers, Cupcake was asked today about Kobe and his contract, and he said he thinks this is Kobe's last contract in the NBA.
Oh, really? You think?
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's his last.
You're saying he's going to retire at 38?
Unless he keeps playing like this, there's no reason, right? He came back pretty strong.
he should retire from the Lakers.
He's not much of a team player, but he's
But what are his
still
options?
a damn good scorer.
What are his options?
You're right, but you can get the ball into.
I'm
going to
pass.
He can get the
I'm
ball
gonna
into
pass
Boozer.
the Boozer and hope he gets his own rebound.
yes,
What do they
yes.
expect
When he
him to hit-
misses,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, do they think he's going to hit a bunch of jump shots? Jesus Christ. And probably my favorite story in the basketball realm today. The Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian community.
that Ahmed Johnson's town.
It is.
Pearl River Plunge.
That's they are big and dark. They bought the rights to name the Suns Arena, formerly known as the Key. No, what was
U.S.
the-
Airways. I believe?
U.S. Airways. Key Arena is up in Seattle. It will now be called the Talking Stick Resort Arena.
I like that better than U.S. Airways.
Really?
Yeah,
talking stick.
yeah. It sounds like a totally dysfunctional, like crazy person named the place.
Yeah,
Talking stick.
It does. Yeah, you see some
Or they
homeless
let
guy
it-
sitting there talking to a stick.
Yeah, or they let a kid name it.
let-
I'll name it Talking Stick.
No, they let Kevin Johnson name the thing.
No
Fucking Hall of Fame name for a Hall of Fame
I think it would have been
asshole.
called KJ for Hall of Fame if it was.
It would have probably been. I'll never be in the Hall of Fame arena
Mm-hmm.
if KJ named it.
But damn, what a great mayor.
Nope. They're still mad he kept the Kings in town. They're like, please send him off to Seattle.
I am,
Jesus
'cause
Christ.
Seattle deserves a team.
But they deserve the problem with sending the Kings, and this is a whole new run, to Seattle is they're going to bring them up to be the Seattle Supersonics, which is great because I mean the Supersonics are great. The problem with that is you're going to slap on the legacy to a team that was never there before.
No, I think it still is the Sacramento Kings going
Legacy.
forward. Yeah,
Like had they won some sort of championship.
yeah. It's just like
or game for that matter.
the old Cleveland Browns are the Baltimore Ravens. It's not like the new
True.
Cleveland Browns take on the old persona.
So what
they
are the
just took
Oakland-
on the old jersey.
What are the Oakland Raiders?
They're still the same team.
That's confusing.
Just switch cities.
Oh God,
Same team though.
so confusing. They're a bunch of asshats.
Go going to San Antonio.
Yeah, I got so much shit to talk about the Raiders. We'll get to that shortly. But first, we got to get to Amazon, my favorite, Amazon. You guys gonna do a little holiday shopping on the old Amazon? Of course you are.
Of course,
That's what smart people do.
I have been, and I will continue.
Yeah, that's right. And you're clicking through the charitystrike.com.
Absolutely.
You need some oil, don't you?
I do now.
Need some lube.
Yeah,
That is for sure.
and I need some oil for my car as well.
yeah, slip. Goes the lube? I don't know. It's my favorite
For the dipstick.
favorite children's book. Anyway, so if you're going to do some shopping on Amazon, go to thecharitystrike.com, click on the Amazon banner, or if you're lazy like Mike, just go to amazon.thecharitystrike.com.
Not lazy, just very efficient with my time.
There you go. You're
Time efficient.
You're a smart man.
That's right.
Does not cost